I'd have you watch me sit down so you can see that awesome Kabuki Strength hoodie we've got on sale now. So check out the website. But this week's training, really good lifts. You'll notice that I didn't sumo pull this week, and actually I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just didn't have a string of pretty bad deadlift workouts in a row. But as the intensity ramps up, as you can see, my weights are ramping up, my pull weights are ramping up. As I bring all that up, I've got to space stuff out a little bit more to be able to make it work for me. Particularly with my squat stance and my deadlift stance, doing those heavy twice a week puts a really heavy strain on that, really on the groin. And so swapped out, did some heavy rack pulls this week, and you're going to continue to see in some of my training where I'm spacing both heavy squats and deadlifts farther apart. Now, don't forget to check out my full written log on Elite FTS right there, because you're just seeing a snapshot of what's going on with just a couple of the key lifts for the week. You'll see my full written training log. I've been averaging about 8 sessions a week over 6 days. Now, I don't recommend training that frequently. That's just something I do because I like to train. Some people kind of forget, some of that stuff that a lot of, we should do this because it's fun. It's what we like to do. And, there's a lot of things like that in my exercise selection. People are like, well, what's that developing? What's that, what's your intent there? And it's like, actually, I just I like doing it. And so there's a certain mix of that. Not everything is always just for performance-based for me. I would certainly be a better lifter if I just laid out my programs that way. But it's not. I'm also working on the hypertrophy end of things as well. So really trying to fill out a couple areas. One thing I haven't talked about is you'll see in my training log, like the frequent curling. I haven't been doing curls a lot for the last decade. I just started ramping that up about 4 to 6 months ago. When I've been spending some time with some of the big benchers and noticing, a lot of them all have big arms and train arms a lot. And it's not just triceps. There's got to be something going there. So I brought that up. My arms are back up, or not back up, but the first time over 20 inches. And then working on bringing up some quad size as well, particularly kind of the outer sweep. I think sounds very bodybuilder-ish, but I'm definitely very VMO dominant in my legs, and I figure if I bring up some areas that I'm not dominant on, that's certainly not going to hurt my lifts. So it's an experiment. I don't know the answer, but I suspect that it's not going to be a bad thing. So looking at seeing some big improvements, I think, across all my lifts as I continue to focus on what are some weak points, what are some opportunities. That's really been the point of this year for me. If you notice, I haven't been on the platform, and I don't intend to be on the platform this year. That's going to be next year. But I'm looking for some big things. I mean, we can start to see it in my bench already. So I still haven't even converted over to my full arch setup for the bench, for a competition bench, which usually has netted me about 20 to 30 pounds when I lock that in. I haven't done that this week. You'll see that I hit 470 with the Duffin bar for 3 singles. So pretty solid. Not where I want to be yet, but we're getting much closer. So this is Chris signing out. Don't forget to check out the website. Kabuki Strength hoodies on there. Got a lot of new stuff going on there all the time. All right, thank you. Well, if you saw the slingshot review earlier this week, then you'll see I already have seen these lifts. So you can see I've got the slingshot strong sleeve on one knee and SBD on the other. So we've got 605 on the bar plus 300 in chains. Doing some heavy singles, same as I did the previous week, but going to go a little bit heavier. So here we've got 975 at the top, 675 in the hole. So decent deload. But if you've ever tried these with the super heavy chains, watch how fast those chains start kicking in right out of the hole. Even though it's a full deload of the weight sitting on your back, right there, you've got a bunch of them right off the bat. That's why I like doing them with a ton of chains like that, because to get the deload, you've got to do that. Then benching, I'd actually had hoped to kind of do some doubles. I had a, you know, feeling that I could, but just with the volume, I walked in feeling pretty fatigued. So I hit 3 singles, still pretty good since, 470 is like my meet PR with a straight bar, so guess I can't complain about that. And the floor was super slick still from the meet that we held with people dumping baby powder all over the floor, got mopped, and so anyway, I was sliding around on the earlier sets, finally just kicked my performance footwear off there for the last set here. This is the first week I've used wrist wraps as well for a while, so just thought I'd go with an extra boost because I wasn't feeling that hot on bench day. And then this is on Friday. Like I talked about, I was taking a break from doing heavy sumo work, and what I'm doing here is really just working a lot of that upper back structure. After this, I continue to hit lats and rear delts and a bunch of stuff like that, so just completely fries the back. And then went to 1,025. I have gone over 1,000 before on these for more reps, but I think this one was a PR. I was pretty pleased with it, and I think I've got some more in me because this was the first week doing these in a while, so we'll see how it rolls.
If you'd like to support the production of further content and maximize your athletic performance, check out kabukistrength.net. Our goal is to provide you with the tools and the methods to maximize your performance. There's constantly adding new products to our site, so please check it out. All that's left is for you to bring the attitude.